Hello everyone, Michael here, and this is episode 5 of our Same Old Lions Madden 21 franchise stream. Starting this franchise on the PS4, excited to announce that I did get a PS5 reserved. So really, as soon as I can get home with that PS5 that day, get through work and everything, and jump in and get the game downloaded for the PS5, we'll be continuing this franchise then. So super exciting. Taking a quick lunch break here to get into our gameplay. If you missed episode 4, we went over all of the prep really during the bye week and as we lead up to this game against the Jaguars in Jacksonville this week. So Lions have lost 3 straight. We talked a lot about just kind of the different matchups, some of the game planning that we're looking to do here in week 6. And yeah, we're just going to jump right into gameplay. So again, I'm going to start staggering these episodes where one will be kind of like the post game, the prep, scouting, all of that stuff. 'Cause I know some people kind of prefer streams like that. This will be more of the gameplay stream here. And I'll just kind of flip-flop as we go through all these. So, again, kind of crunch for time here with a lunch break, so I do want to jump into the gameplay and get going. But if you do have questions as we go, again, All-Madden, custom sliders. The sliders themselves are up around Operation Sports in their slider forum. And we're using broadcast camera with a little trick that, again, is discussed on Operation Sports in their forum. There's an article on their website. Just if you Google it, I'm sure it'll come up. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you checking out the lunchtime stream here. I'm going to pull up the chat in case there's questions, and we'll see. I mean, this is probably the best matchup game so far for the Lions this year. We've had some really tough games. One against the Bears, but again, tough team, tough defense. Packers killed us. Arizona, tough game, but lost on the road. And then the Saints were just a handful at home. We hung in there, only lost by a touchdown, but man, they were just hard to run with. A lot of daylight today, so I kind of look like I'm from the heavens or something here in the video stream, but welcome nonetheless. Excited for you to check out some Lions gameplay. The same old Lions. Again, if you're wondering why the series is called that, well, all you gotta do is just watch week 1 of the 2020 season, really just the 4th quarter. Lions played pretty well for 3 quarters, kind of. I think the Bears kind of played bad just as much as the Lions played well in the first 3 quarters, but nonetheless.
Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago.
Marvin Jones, a big game last week, as you can see, 6 catches, 2 touchdowns.
With Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
Stafford 3 touchdowns last week.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
Jaguars lost 2 straight. Lions have lost 3 straight. Something's got to give this week. I hope it's not us.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week. Thanks to
Trey Flowers out this week, so again, it'll be hard to get pass rush. Gardner Minshew playing really well. 9 touchdowns, 1 pick, 1,300 yards. Right around 65% completion. These look sharp. We're going to try to make him throw a little bit deeper. You can see we game planned. I let the coach decide a lot of the game planning, but I have stepped in a little bit. So I wanted to do some cover too. I think we can press their receivers a little bit. On offense, I let Coach Patricia make the call. It's going to be curl flat routes. That's fine. And again, I think our whole idea here is to try and make Gardner Minshew throw deep on us. But at the same time, we have to understand that can't just sit in that all game long. We'll pick up on it. We're bring blitz here first down.
A first carry now for Thompson. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
In the bottom 5 of the league for rush defense this year.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's good. We're on Jaguars. We talked about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. To Thompson on the screen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's good for a Jaguars.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Makes it 3rd and
there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that will be incomplete.
Pass.
Using version 1.2 of the slider set, by the way, if you're curious. And up on operations for it. I updated that a couple of days ago, I believe, 2 or 3 days ago. I'm going to force a long field goal here. It's weird you can't see the wind in Madden until you're kicking, but...
It's officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Jaguars 3.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from...
Jaguars actually moved the ball really well on that drive. Able to clamp down though and force a long field goal, so a bit of a early victory, especially on the road. We'll take it.
We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for only a couple.
Probably needed to try and use the catch and run feature there.
In this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Short, of course.
And also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the
Come on,
NFL
folks, let's
game,
go for this.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to kickstart this offense a little bit.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Marvin Jones.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but
No push at all.
He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I mean, this is like no man's land here.
That's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Well,
I normally don't go for 4th like this, but too much punting with this offense this year so far. Gotta get things going. Oops. It's a run play, but I'm going to zoom in out a little bit here. Let's see the sideline a little bit better.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 and the 34.
Josh Allen.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Just do that now bounce.
He's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Jacksonville's best defense holds serve. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but
Good
a nice
win,
recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good.
I think I'm used to my 2K golf, PGA Tour golf. That wind being a lot stronger than it was in Madden. And 2 4th down conversions. Just a long field goal. That's funny.
Upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Perfect snap there. Take it.
Too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to loft it deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually
I don't know about that.
with defenders
Can I review that?
jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the
No
football
way.
all the way through the catch.
No way is that a catch. Madden better not screw me here. Oh, thank goodness. Wow, we won one. We won a challenge.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus
Huh,
on this
I
one,
can't see my play
The
art for
coach
some reason.
upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Thanks, Lions.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
It's not showing me my player today on defense, but
that's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Might be a man coverage here, and so Galloway's going to have a linebacker on him.
On 1st down at Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay.
It'll be like an all day, so that actually was a corner.
A good pickup there at 22. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Carry on Johnson.
Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. They shakes, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Hey, pretty good coverage.
Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of this.
Let's take a look at that play here. Jones was open. I mean, I just didn't have time to get it off there by the time that cleared. I should have hit Jones, but I was actually trying to go to the running back there. A little more time, though. We had a lot of players pop open there, so.
On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. On is the punt team now as this one sent away.
They got a really, punt is weird this year. They don't like the fair catch.
Go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Oh, weird stuff.
This should be the final play before the quarter ends. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Lions nothing.
60 out long.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Oh, come on. How can you hold on to that?
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
40-yard line.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Jaguars.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So that one will be accepted.
Still first down.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Thompson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down now. It's Thompson.
Jeez.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
That run defense is brutal.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Miller. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The open man is Westbrook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I was trying to bait that throw underneath so I could come up and make the tackle. And just his agility just would not let me get there. And I went the wrong way apparently. Yeah, it's just sometimes playing user helps you and sometimes it does not.
That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Minshew. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets
It really, really big play here if you can hold him.
5 on a pickup of 5. A big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
It'll be Minshew again. And that
All right, guys.
by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ
Oh, Lions. Terrible Jaguars team. I'm trying to see. That was weird. So when my guy goes off screen, I hold on L1 because it kind of lets the AI take over. And I probably did it. Oh yeah. So he just started trailing that guy. I mean, if I would have just stayed put there, I just couldn't see. And there are also 2 guys open there, but like, why would he start chasing that guy?
Touchdown now on the
Busted
year.
play.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
And it's weird because sometimes it works. You hold down L1 and it'll work, but
Increase their lead to
very
10.
strange.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining.
Another
in this
half
first
of football
half
at
as he
Lions
kicks
just can't
away.
do much on offense, and it starts to impact the defense.
And beyond the 20, but not by much.
Even converted 2 4th downs on the opening drive, trying to just spur the offense. Just a field goal.
Detroit's
Had to
offense
punt after
ready to
that.
take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh my gosh.
Lucky to get away with one there. That one
It was
nearly
wide open though.
2nd down.
Marvin Jones.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
Ooh, great blocks.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Saw that blitz come out the middle, and I had a feeling that could have been a nice play.
Good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. But on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with a bit
Ah,
of the
open,
Jags
open.
get to him as there he goes. Timmy Jernigan.
Nothing felt open there. I didn't want to force it. But that's how you quickly kill a drive. Everybody was covered on that. looking for Jones primarily, single safety, but just didn't really have separation. And after that, I was thinking the running back would have an open zone underneath like that, but that was covered. There was just nothing there.
Gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
A loss of 8 yards.
On the screen, but we're going to make the call at the line here.
18 yards to go now on second down.
That's coverage with an audible.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Uh-oh, bad throw.
Going deep for Galladay.
Yeah,
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowl, who is
this team, try it again.
And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First down, Detroit.
So the big play gets him.
Looking Marvin Jones' way again. It's just had tighter coverage than Galladay. Their coverage has been a lot better than I was anticipating today. But that's All-Madden.
This one goes for 3 yards.
A 3-yard
that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He finds his man Johnson and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Carry on Johnson.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction, then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
How do you get him?
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Raider to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard
And a look now at Lamar Miller. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first. Maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on.
Second time red zone's been open in a row.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
Already down to 25. The Jaguars, come on. Guys are so bad. We have so many holes.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Standing there.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Without the previous penalty, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on second down. Minshew.
Jeez, nice. I'm just not getting deep enough. I can't see it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another.
I did have underneath coverage on that play too, so let's see how that impacted things. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I was holding triangle. I really just need to be running with him a little bit. They also had this guy come underneath, so I mean, it was a good kind of middle option there for the quarterback. They're just eating us up over the middle. That's my bad.
One back and 3 tight ends. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the
I play the guessing game a little bit when you're down here in the goal line like this.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Minshew. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
4 yards on the
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man. It's caught.
Yeah, picks one and tried to cover the receiver, but everyone's open on that play. 17 points for the Jaguars. Brutal.
The Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
7th extra point tacked on by Lambo, and his guys will take a 10.
Game Lynch's could have been really nice to keep them in the field goal. See what we can do at the minute.
Now Amendola. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Kenny Galladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of his offense. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And the Lions first down.
Ready. 260. Here we go.
Stafford on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Second and 10. They're going draw play. Stafford to Johnson.
That's it.
5 yards. Now
Yeah,
it's
hoping to catch them in a pass-focused defense there, but such luck.
Stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And it's 3rd down.
For the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Stafford looking deep now for Amendola. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Gardner Minshew and the Jags ready to go on offense once again. Now, they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love? Four verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin our tour up north, Atlanta, paying a visit to Minnesota. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions
22 passes to 8 runs. And trying to be more aggressive. That's success. Just not getting it. Just can't sustain it for a full drive. It has to change.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Whoa, shit.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
And I couldn't really see most of my routes when I called it, so we'll take that.
40 at the 38-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big
Adrian Peterson about to get his 2nd carry.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Big blitz. They blow the whistle before he's even down. We definitely have to go for this. I pull back again. It's there.
You just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. So in Jacksonville territory now.
3 4th down conversions today. I think we've done that all year long, but this just has to, even though it's a road game, it's just gotta win this thing.
Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
We're going to get press coverage up there. We're going to try and take advantage of it. Hawkinson back.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Throwing deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make it.
Man, give him the Pro Bowl this year.
First and goal just
Keep
outside
doing
the
it.
5. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Taken down by
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines,
Single
as extra
coverage is
defenders, and you want bigger
tough
people
now.
on the field to try and help against the run.
On second and goal, Stafford.
Oh, not in.
Caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
Really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
Wow.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do
Tough
here?
call.
Yeah, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th.
That's pretty good coverage in that play. I swear All-Madden gets like the perks of all the play predictions. So like you're telling me, look how good this coverage was. I was looking for Hawkinson. Even that was really tight. There was just nothing there. Maybe the jump ball with Galladay, but again, it was tight. He was my first look, Galladay. So I don't mind it. You know, you cut it down to a single score, obviously the field goal, but that's just, I mean, they've been scoring on us. So I'd almost rather pin them deep here. Especially, you know, of course, you want to score, but I guess going with the risk of trying to score where the downfall is pinning them deep is better than, to me, kicking the field goal and letting them come down and just score a touchdown in 5 plays.
These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Thompson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Jeez, man, just 20 yards before we touch him.
Right around the 34.
Have to get a defensive tackle too. At least I think that's what's happening here. I mean, just eating alive. He's a 68 overall. That's what I think it is. I know, his hand in there. I mean, what it is really, they're running on our pass defense.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner
Let me just
precedes
switch
him,
that
it's
up.
always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
It's just unbelievable.
Before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last last 2 plays.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's again to Miller. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
On the carry. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Oh, no. Oh,
Whether you're playing West
there it
Coast
is.
offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown.
Oh, aren't you giving me the option here?
Look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with
Better safe than sorry, I guess, right?
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know,
Man, how far was that field goal? It seemed like they were way far away.
Go down as a 60-yard field goal.
Yeah, 60-yarder.
To be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you,
We don't score on the one. They got a 55 and a 60-yard field goal. And those little things.
Here's the
Little
Detroit
things.
offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you
Start
got us
getting up a
last
little
time.
bit.
But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence and not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Carry on Johnson.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you're just doing the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Detroit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Alright, we got 15 minutes left here at lunch. Pound this out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Didn't really have an underneath option there. Just screen going. Okay, on his own.
Maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. And tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Stafford on 3rd down.
Oh, he was trying to possession catch.
The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the 13-year man puts it through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense,
I gotta touch this too. This has been really bad. With the AI running into your kicker. On the 14?
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now you're
Try to cut it down to a single score.
Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Stafford looks to throw again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Stafford escaping the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I can't believe you can't run a little bit quicker than that, Stafford. Brutal.
Defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. At the end of the day, they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some
I guess all we did there is just keep clock.
they could exploit them.
Maybe the old adage does make sense. Just don't take points off.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
So here are the Jaguars to take
Gotta try to keep our 3 linebackers in the field here.
2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Yep.
Minshew and the
Coach
Jags
doesn't want
now
to.
with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, the jet sweep to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
But I think after that run, the defense gets back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 31, Minshew. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he goes out right.
Yeah, that's my guy. I lost him.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Now a handoff to Miller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And the catch good. It's Eifert.
Oh, man.
Right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st
It's
down.
tough to play defense in All-Madden.
Nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Thompson, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's to his running back, Johnson.
Stafford's pass. Complete.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Hockenson.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Lions, first down.
Now a first down throw. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that is going to be pulled one-handed.
No idea what happened there.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
On 1st and 10, Stafford caught by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 19-yard
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Stafford gives to Johnson on the draw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be a quickly productive back in the NFL.
On first down, it's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll go down inside
Same old Lions.
at his own 13-yard line.
That is such a Lions play.
2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms.
Can't argue that.
The signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
Getting worked by the Jaguars.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Maybe we do need to start scouting early projected players. I mean, this is looking bad.
Atlanta have the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, apologies.
Brought down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
No gain on the play.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Again, it's Miller. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Lamar Miller.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
8 yards on the return.
It would have helped us, but I don't regret it at all.
And the Lions will take over.
It's just, teams should not be trailing by 10 in this game, regardless. Strategy here.
A great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on him, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Up at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 4. from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Stafford to his second-year tight end Hawkinson for a Lion first down.
First down.
On first down, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford now to throw.
Oh, bad throw.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, D.J. Hayden. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing.
Nope, lost the Jaguars.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with
Wow, that's with the run up the middle on too.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Lamar Miller.
I guess that was run to the outside technically.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Wow.
Lining up for the point after.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this.
Mine's
And,
a
all right,
bad,
fellas,
man.
This is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game,
We are bad.
credit being at home, getting the support, but you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And able to get this out to the 25.
We score this one timeout, and then
Their own 25-yard line.
we'll be letting stats at this point.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down. Stafford, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
First down.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they fielded on some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the
Get
pass
bounds.
game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Roll out
This
of bounds,
lines up
something.
a gain of 4 to the 41. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Same old Lions, man.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Such a Lions game.
Go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here. The turnover.
Played, I mean, the game played well. Man, run defense is tough.
Field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Oops.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the
Bummer,
clock with
bummer.
24 seconds to go in the game.
Minshew on the keeper.
Well,
That knee will
that's it for week 6, huh?
snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah,
Lions will fall to 1 and 4.
When they're taking a knee is as much
4 straight losses.
as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field.
I mean, how do you lose by 17 points? I mean, the takeaway is the fumble. We had stuff at the 1 on 4th down, and that score. Had a fumble at, like, what, the 3-yard line by Hawkinson. I mean, just total line plays.
Love the way they finished.
So for Jacksonville,
Just
they're
wild.
into the win column for the 3rd time this year as they get the victory here. And they'll be able to
Let's just
enjoy
take a
this
really
through
quick look at
bye
stats, and I gotta get back here.
at it again.
Hey, first time this year we had 400 yards of offense. Only 10 points to show for it.
And they'll try to turn it around next
Ran the ball well. I mean, if you were to look at these stats, you'd be like, oh, looks like the Lions won. 19 first downs.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Turnovers, again, fumble, interception. 3rd down. I mean, they were 5 of 10. We were 3 of 13. We actually had to go. We went for 2 4th downs in the first drive of the game. Got both of them. Only came away with 3 points. Actually, none. We missed the field goal. We hit the upright. So yeah, we didn't score in the first. Yeah, we left a lot of points out there. I mean, execution is kind of the... Interception was my fault. It was a bad read. I mean, when you throw 40-something times, you're bound to make a bad read, right? So, penalty yard's still really, really, really low. Man, it's just hard to get that in Madden. They're doing okay for the AI team, so I don't know. I don't really have like a super disciplined team or anything. Minshew, of course, went off because he's playing the Lions. 79%, 2 touchdowns. I mean, good grief. Made him look like a Pro Bowler. Lamar Miller, 11 carries, 92. I mean, look at these numbers, man. Like, you just can't win like that. So bad. Our linebackers, we don't have a second defense. We just have no run D. No linebackers, only 1 defensive tackle is worth a damn. This guy had a big day, Tyler Eifert. I gave up a few bad plays playing middle linebacker when I kind of went off screen a little bit and tried to trust the AI. So that hurt there. Yeah, I mean, it's just a game of a lot of little things that started to add up. They had 3 drops. Our defensive line didn't do a whole lot. They had 3 sacks. Holy cow, that's a lot of throwing into coverage. Maybe coverage is a little too... I mean, I'm putting up... You know, I can throw the ball okay. I don't know. It's weird. Still a balance I'm truthfully trying to look at. He's got the lines big here. Stafford, I mean, his rating is bad. No touchdowns. Lower completion percentage as we were trying to come back. Had the picks. I mean, he put up good yardage, but he didn't play a very good game. DeAndre Swift, finally, both running backs did pretty well. No broken tackles for the Lions. Receiving, Kerryon Johnson. Hawkinson had 6 catches quietly. Marvin Jones with 5. Galladay went off again. So we spread the ball around okay. Drops just one for us. Tyrell Crosby finally gives up the sack for being a 65 overall or whatever he is, 66 overall. We're not a good team, guys. Just the 1 sack. Just the 1 pass deflection. So, like, one of the things I'm trying to look at is, like, a little bit more pass deflections by them, a little bit less by the AI. But if you start lowering coverage too much, right, I mean, it's going to start eating them up. I don't know. Again, just things I'm looking at. I mean, overall, it played pretty darn well, so... But yeah, just a tough loss, man. Same old Lions. Same old Lions. Hey Roger, Roger has a question. Would your sliders and settings work CPU versus CPU? I don't know. Maybe you could always probably just put them both at the AI setting, or just. I mean, I would just leave them at 50 if I'm doing coach mode. I don't know. I don't do coach mode in Madden much, so hard to say. But anyway, guys, I gotta get back. But yeah, thanks for checking this out. I'm Mike Lowe. You can find me on Twitter, MikeLowe47. If you subscribe to this YouTube channel, it'll ping you when the next stream goes up. And what I'm doing is staggering the stream. So one will be kind of like the pre/post game coverage, that sort of thing. Pretty much all the non-gameplay, and then the stream after that will be gameplay. So the next stream, again, will just be kind of talking about different things like scouting. We'll probably start scouting some of the guys at the top of the draft and whatnot. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.